From right across Australia, two families have been chosen. They've never met, but are about to swap their lives and their wives.
Chef, shut up!
At the Daly's home, Christine and Martin focus on their 4 kids, 12 pets, good food and good times. Nobody seems to notice the mess and clutter. The minimalist Beakers, Fuyong and her German-born husband Oliver, lead a strict and disciplined life, expecting the same from their 2 small daughters. Both wives have agreed to swap homes, husbands and kids in a 7-day experiment to see what they can learn about their own lives and to answer the question, what's it like to switch strict order with ordered chaos?
Oh my God!
This is a prison for me.
Fat people have just themselves to blame.
He's an arrogant piece of...
There's nothing wrong with us, don't you get that?
Have you seen a muffin man, a muffin man, a muffin man?
I have the best mother in the whole world, and you will never, ever match up to her.
Meet Greek mother hen Christine Daly's.
I describe my family as very loving, fun, we're happy and, you know, we're truly a unit.
With 4 kids, Ellen 19, Sabrina 14, Mikey 13 and Electra 2, Christine's brought up her brood to support one another.
Overall, they're pretty good and they're close and they watch each other.
Christine's de facto husband Martin runs a local hire company. And when his shift at work finishes, his shift at home begins.
I'm the cook, I'm the butler, I'm the chauffeur, I'm maid when she lets me dress up.
And cooking for these fussy eaters isn't easy. Martin's expected to create several different meals every night.
It might be a schnitzel for Mikey, it might be cordon bleu for Sabrina, a risotto for Ellen, Chris. You don't bring food to a Greek household, you take food away.
But according to Christine, cooking isn't Martin's only asset.
He reminds me of the donkeys in my village in Greece. They're hardworking and well hung.
But it's not just children who fill this home. Christine is an unabashed animal lover, with 12 different pets of various shapes, sizes and species.
Good morning.
Her prize is Lulu, the African grey parrot, which set her back a pretty penny.
Hello.
And with all those hungry mouths to feed and good times to be had, cleaning the house is not high on the Daly's priority list.
This house is like a zoo, so it's a bit crazy here all the time.
But the mess doesn't worry Christine. What's more important to her is being there for her kids.
I want to be their mum, but I want to be their friend too.
Meanwhile, across town, Oliver and Fuyong Beaker are living a very different existence, where order and routine prevail.
I would say our house is very tidy and minimalist.
The Beakers have held on to some of the more traditional parenting values and thrown in some extra discipline for good measure.
Oliver is very strict in the aspect that he doesn't allow the girls to touch the walls or the doors or the cars.
I don't feel I'm unusually strict. I'm just saying, like, there's no reason, kids. You don't have to touch the cars outside. You don't have to touch a wall. You know, you have your feet on the floor and that's about it.
So the girls are not allowed to draw and paint in the house. They're not allowed Play-Doh in the house. I definitely don't allow sweets and lollies and chocolate.
So during the day, mess is out, and at night, a strict bedtime routine is enforced with 4-year-old Lillian and 3-year-old Miriam.
Remember, when you wake up and it's dark, just go back to sleep, okay?
If they get up in the night, we say there's no discussion. They have to go into bed, close their eyes, we're closing the door. If you wake up in the middle of the night, just close your eyes, it's dark. Mama and Papa are sleeping. The girls' lives are very structured, but I feel that helps the parents and the children to have a lot more rest and to have a lot less conflicts.
When German-born Oliver is not endlessly touching up their house, He's indulging in his passion for sports cars and shooting things. The Beakers are living a sterile life at home. Anything considered inappropriate for the girls is hidden away. Sentimental decorations are non-existent, and food is something that's an unwanted necessity.
So I have a choice of German sausages or German herring. Neither of us like to cook. To us, cooking would be boiling something. Anything that we feel is quick and easy, we're willing to cook. Stay there, easier to clean up.
Given Fu Yong's Spartan approach to food in general, she has strong opinions on obesity.
Well, I believe that you're predestined to a certain size, but that doesn't mean that you should be overweight by the time you're 19. I believe you can control it. Are you full, Miriam?
Yes, a hug. Oh.
Yeah.
And hoping their girls present well, the Beakers have Miriam listed with a talent agency.
She has the personality and the looks to be in commercials. We just want the anonymous catalogue.
But in the end, the Beakers believe you must keep tight control of your kids to give them the best chance in life.
Not to veer from the routine is important, so it's better to give them very little, and so they won't expect to be allowed a lot of freedom. They're happy with the repetition.
For both wives, the swap is about to begin. Fu Yong seems more concerned about her own kids for the moment.
What I'm thinking about, how they will be without me and making sure that they'll be following the routine and cleaning their teeth and staying away from junk food.
But at the Daly's house, Christine's thoughts are very much on her future husband.
I'm hoping not to get a very arrogant husband, because I don't do arrogant husbands, because I've been there, done that.
It's time for the final goodbyes.
Remember to listen to Papa.
No, that's a good start.
For the next week, the wives will be totally out of contact with their families.
Oh, thank you for hugging. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Hi, Mommy.
Love you.
I Mommy. I
What's it saying? Like, when you're away, the love gets stronger or some crap like that.
I have this feeling that Oliver will not be able to eat or find anything to wear if I'm not there.
Both wives have a chance to get to grips with their new surroundings before they meet their quick inspection of how the families are living. It's time for the wives to read the household manual they've written for each other, explaining who lives here, who does what, and how things will work for the next 3 days.
My name is Fong Pong. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway,
Hi, my name is Christine Dedes. I live with my partner, Martin Jenkinson, my 4 kids. 4 kids? I miscounted.
as well as me, there is my husband, Oliver, 39. My 2 girls, Lillian, 4, and Miriam, 3. They are not allowed to touch or lean against any doors or walls. Huh? They don't get out of bed or get up during the night, as they are not allowed. I got Hitler. Oh my God. Oh.
We have no rules and no routine in this house whatsoever. Not a surprise.
We have a sports car. Isn't it like the guys with the big, nice sports cars are the ones with the little penises? Well, hello.
I hope you like animals because we've got plenty. We have 6 birds in the house, a kitten and 3 dogs. I don't think I've seen the 3rd dog.
We don't have dirty things like sandpit. How's that dirty? Pens and paints, Play-Doh or paddling pool. Are they for real?
I've got very spoilt kids. It's my fault. I brought them up with me doing everything. Well, that's definitely going to stop.
We are open to most religions and races, but I detest obese, lazy people. She really should not say that.
Coming up, the wives meet their new families.
I've got 3 dogs.
I like looking at animals, not living with them.
And it goes downhill from there.
She's getting it from somewhere.
All the 3 older kids seem a little bit overweight.
Oh, unexpected. That certainly put the heckles up on my back, I'll tell you.
Trading lifestyles for a week are neat freak Fuyong Bika and Queen of Chaos Christine Dedes.
Lordy, lordy.
Having had a quick look around their new homes, the wives wait nervously to meet their new families for the first time.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Christine.
Yes, I'm Oliver.
Hi,
Nice to meet
Oliver. Hello, what's your name? I know there's a Miriam and a Lillian. Is that right?
Christine wastes no time letting Oliver know she's a big fan of pets.
I've got 3 dogs. One of them lives inside. It's a little dog.
you. These days, I don't like to have animals around us anymore.
Just met Oliver and the girls look fantastic. They're like just happy-go-lucky kids, as a 3- and 4-year-old would be.
Oh, yum!
Oliver is set in his own ways. I think we're going to butt heads, though, which is going to be a problem.
Kids already have sort of taken on playing with her, which is a bonus, which is probably the most important part.
Rosie,
Pocket full of posies.
a tissue, we all fall down.
Meanwhile, at the Dedes house, Fuyong is ready to make that all-important first impression.
Hello.
Hi. My name's Fu Wong.
Martin, nice to meet
Nice to meet you. I'm Fu Wong.
you. And this is Mikey.
Hi, I'm Fu Wong.
You met the cat as well, because we have a cat as well.
met the cat. It's done a bit of a mess on the carpet.
Oh, good. Mikey's got something to do this afternoon.
Yeah. Do you like animals? I like looking at animals, not living with them.
You're going to have some fun here then. I think she was a bit scared of the amount of animals we have, but she'll get used to them and it's her problem, not ours. So, yeah.
Straight away, Fuyong gets up to speed at the Dedes house and lets Martin know exactly what his wife's in for.
I'm a very laid-back, relaxed kind of person.
Oliver, my husband, would like people to think he's laid back and relaxed, but he's not. There's rules like no touching walls. And that's not just for the kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm not allowed to touch walls or doors. So Oliver does very little cooking.
Yeah, we're the opposite way around.
Yeah. So poor Chris is going to be a bit hungry tonight, I think.
Daddy getting dinner ready?
It's dinner time at the Beaker's place, and Oliver's culinary skills are on full display. The girls get some basic toasted sandwiches, and Christine gets nothing.
Sit down, Miriam.
I was not offered any dinner, and he ate a muffin, and the kids ate toasted sandwich with a salami in it, and I just sat on the lounge. It was like it wasn't real, because in my house, everyone gets offered dinner. Whether you're the person out the front asking for money, everyone in my house gets food. And they don't get a muffin for dinner.
All right.
And the faux pas continue.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a sore throat all day, so I guess I'll just get into bed, keep myself warm, and
Yeah, go
I
relax.
see you tomorrow and just sort of settle
hopefully-
into being here.
Wolfsbag's got a bit of a sore throat, so he's gone to bed early. You take care. Take some Panadol or something.
Yeah, just get
And I'm just left here alone, All right, take care. watching TV.
Good night.
I'm never going to look at a muffin again the same way. Have you seen the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
As part of the Wife Swap Australia experiment, each wife is expected to carry out all the duties of the other's life. For Fuyong, that means a full day of housework and tending the needs of 5 birds, 2 fish, 3 dogs, a cat, and 1 angry parrot.
It bit me! It's bloody smart. It's a smart bird. It is going for me like a bloody cat or something. Since getting here, I've had some kind of reaction where I always feel as if something's caught in my throat. It might be vomit, but it might not be, you know, considering there's certainly animal feces everywhere.
At the Beaker's place, Christine is expected to be at Fuyong's office job by 9 a.m. sharp. Little does she know, the F word is about to be unleashed.
Why do you say that, sweetie? I'm not fat. The little one, Miriam, was walking behind me and goes, "Oh, you're fat." But the father didn't discipline her or say anything, or not to say, "Listen, apologise or take her away, have a good speaking to." I don't blame the child, don't get me wrong. She's gorgeous, but she's getting it from somewhere.
Shocked by the state of the house, Fuyong quizzes 19-year-old Ellen about what the kids contribute around the place.
Clear the food away. Would you do any washing?
I'd take my washing to my grandma's house and she does it for me.
Oh, really? Is that how it works?
Yeah. I don't know. We're happy, so...
It's not about just being happy and being a family. You can be together and be happy without having to endanger your health. I think it's just being used to being lazy.
How tidy a house is doesn't rub off on what kind of person you are. We live in a home where there's love and laughter and fun, and I don't think Fuyong's used to that.
It's been a challenging day at the office for Christine.
You don't touch type?
I touch when I type.
So she's not unhappy to be coming home to what she hopes will be a meal of some description.
Honey, I'm home.
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
Christine hasn't eaten at the Beakers for the last 2 days, but tonight she's treated to a delicious home-cooked meal, courtesy of Oberhausfrau Oliver.
Christina, do you like this kind of sauce, and how much do you want on it?
Where's the sauce from? Did you boil it?
No, I
What
don't.
did you do with it?
I just open it up and put it on top. Sometimes if we have leftovers, we prefer it to be like this. If you put it in Tupperware, it really stains the plastic.
You're worried about staining the plastic if there's sauce?
Yeah.
I'm getting food. I'm getting food. I think I like it.
Miriam, come here. Sit and eat, okay?
The sauce is very, beautiful.
Over dinner, Christine takes the chance to ask Oliver about Miriam's fat comments this morning.
Where's she getting that from?
That's very naughty. I've had it before too. Like walking behind the lady and she says, "She's fat." And I said, "Miriam, that's very naughty. You may upset like this."
In my manual, the last thing she's going to read is...
Finished.
Oliver allows himself to get sidetracked by his daughter, which is probably just as well.
Fat people have just themselves to blame, and we've been doing a bit of sort of research, and often it is like, if you want to lose weight, don't go to this and this and this diet, just eat less.
Have you seen the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Oh, yes, I know where it is.
So while Christine maintains her sense of humour at the Beakers, Fuyong has managed to keep her controversial opinions about overweight people to herself. Until now.
All the three older kids seem a little bit overweight. Would you agree?
No, I don't consider them overweight at all. No, I think Mikey's spot on. As I said, Sabrina might have a little tummy at the moment. It's because she hasn't done any sports over winter, but no, I don't think they're overweight. Ella's fine.
To me, Mikey and Sabrina aren't skinny, or even medium. To me, I wouldn't say they're even medium. So.
Oh, that's nasty.
I know, so.
Okay. Oh, unexpected. That certainly put the heckles up on my back, I'll tell you. We were always brought up not to air that sort of thing. It's just, you don't say that. Even if you're thinking it, you don't say it.
Back home, a fuming Martin informs the kids about Fuyong's thoughts on their fitness.
Something you guys aren't going to like. I just had a fair bit of a nasty conversation with Fuyong. Apparently all you guys are overweight, lazy, have a serious health check.
Sorry?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically. And not everyone's bloody skinny as. You know, what's a bloody problem?
You got me fucking big problems.
Hey.
What's up?
You have no right to say anything like that.
Is this because I'm saying you might be overweight?
I'm not overweight, nor is any of my family. Our dad actually cooked us food. We don't have sandwiches for dinner or little noodles because you can't cook. We don't have that.
Yeah, but you
we
guys...
eat good food. We eat real
No,
food.
you eat chocolate biscuits at 10 p.m. at night. You
What's
eat...
wrong with that? Everyone's allowed to have
You
a snack.
eat... Like, you guys seem really relaxed about the house and the pets and
because
each
we're
other.
Happy.
Yes,
because
but then,
we're happy.
But then as soon,
that's why.
But as soon as something is mentioned about, you know, size or weight, then there's tears and there's screaming.
I'm not crying, sweetheart.
Yes, but Sabrina
I'm not
is crying.
Why do you think? Why do you think? If someone came up to you and goes, "Oh, you're ugly," what are you going to say? What are you going to say?
I didn't say
what
she
are you
was
going to say?
ugly.
If I go, "You're ugly," what are you going to say? Tell me.
I didn't say.
Yeah, but tell me what you'd say. Tell me right now.
I'd say that's your opinion. Sorry about that. You know. Well, so none of them have ever mentioned, like,
because
in school?
there's nothing wrong with us. Don't you get that?
So then why are you screaming?
Because there's nothing wrong with us. Do you not listen?
Why is it such a big deal then?
What do you mean, why is it such a big deal? Because it's coming from you, and you have no right to judge us. You have no right to judge us. No right at all.
As your mother in this position...
Well, you know what, sweetheart? You do not come one bit close to my mother. I have the best mother in the whole world, and you will never, ever match up to her, or nor will anyone else.
I'm glad that she gives you support.
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but when your kids grow up, they're not going to like you at all.
Bye, Fang, whatever your name is.
Ugh, disgusting. I remember as a teenager, if you're fat, you're picked on. You would get so much shit in school if you were in any way different. Like, I got shit in school because I was Asian. My kids were fat. I would know it, and I'd see it, and I'd be like, yeah, we're trying to get them to do stuff. We're not buying them Xboxes and PlayStations just so they can continue to sit and fester.
Yeah. It's Martin.
Yep.
Short time later, a level-headed Martin tries to get things back on track.
Nothing to interrupt.
We've just had a bit of a talk and whatnot, and we're basically going to forget what's happened, get past it, and continue these few days.
You just have to realise that what you said really hurt.
I know,
us.
I'm
Really
so
deep.
sorry.
It really-
I didn't realise it would hurt so much. I'm so sorry.
We're going to get past that. Once we come out, be with the family, and just enjoy the rest of the day, okay?
Are you gonna yell at me anymore? I don't know. You were really scary.
We'll just take that as a learning experience so you know for when your girls grow up, just how impressionable they really are.
Oh, that's fun. So, are you having fun, girls?
And while Fu Yong thinks the DDs are overly sensitive, Christine wonders if the Beakers aren't sensitive enough on hearing about Lillian's strict bedtime rules.
If you're very scared, you have to hug your toys then. And if you can't sleep, just keep closing your eyes, my mummy says.
Christine can't believe what she's hearing and takes the issue straight to the standoffish Oliver.
Your wife in the manual
Yes,
wrote they know not to get out of bed.
yes.
They've got to stay in bed. You know, if they have a bad dream or whatever, and let them sleep in the middle with you.
And then you're sort of like getting soft again. And they say, oh, can you sleep in my bed? And then they come. But then they want it every night. Give them a small finger, and they take your whole hand or your whole arm. But again, we always try sort of to find a middle path.
Yeah, there's
For example, my wife would breastfeed the children. But if you breastfeed, you're actually close to your mum.
All my four are bottle fed.
Yeah? Ah, see? Okay, so I would say the first few months we've done a better job than you.
Please,
If you
Oliver,
can
don't
tell,
go there,
no.
please.
But
Don't go
just-
there. It's been sad. I've had my ups and downs, but then I sat out the back before and I just said, there is a God. There truly is a God because I live in heaven. because I've got the best family. Sorry.
Coming up, what rule changes will these two wives have?
It doesn't reduce your level of happiness or by being neat.
Especially for Oliver to get out of his comfort zone.
And is there any chance they'll be listened to?
Yeah, laugh. At least your true colours are coming out, Oliver.
There's been confrontation on all fronts since fat-phobic Fuyong Bika
It is going for me like a bloody cat or something.
switched homes and husbands with fiery Christine Daly.
Please, Oliver, don't go there, please. Don't go there.
Having seen the way their houses are run over the past few days, it's time for the wives to shake things up with some rule changes, which all the family have to abide by.
Well, obviously they're a fiery bunch and they're not as laid back and relaxed as they like to present themselves as being. My rule changes are not anything big, I feel. It doesn't reduce your level of happiness or lovingness in the family by being neat.
Meanwhile, at the Beaker house, Christine is taking a different tack with her rule changes.
I hope these rule changes that I'm implementing today are going to make a big impact to this house. The majority is really for the children and for them to have fun and not to be scared and, you know, have a bit of freedom at home. And especially for Oliver to get out of his comfort zone.
Hey.
First things first. Shortly, there'll be a skip coming. We will be having a clean-up. We will throw out everything that's broken, has missing parts, or that is just sitting around untouched. There is no routine for anybody in this house except for Martin, and Electra needs to have routine as well. She will be bathed and ready for bed at 7 p.m. every night.
For her final rule change, Fuyong decides to stay strong on the topic of yesterday's big blow-up.
I'm really worried about your health. So, from now on, you make your own packed lunches, as much or as little as you want to eat, and you'll have no sugary foods or drinks after 7 p.m.
There's nothing that she said that I wasn't expecting anyway. If anything, it's a good thing.
The kids probably could do with a routine for bedtime. I will agree with that. I will agree with that.
It was much better than I thought it would be, especially about, you know, after yesterday's big drama. As long as I avoided using the right word or the obese word.
All right. Ah, hello.
Hello. Did you have a two-ply?
The girls are now allowed to draw and paint in the house. And they're allowed to make a mess because all messes can be cleaned. The girls can now touch the walls and lean on them if they want. Oliver will cook dinner from now on, but you can't eat the first meal you make, as I wasn't offered dinner my first night here.
You're not a person that really starves, or?
Excuse me?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
That's what I just said.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you wonder why your daughter calls people fat?
No, that's not what I said.
No, what did you say?
You don't
Excuse
look
me,
like
I don't
someone
look like
who's
someone that's starving.
If you're just about to
So
pop
can-
and explode because you've eaten too much, that is absolutely your fault.
Yeah, laugh. That's good.
Okay, keep listening.
Well done. At least your true colours are coming out, Oliver. So, okay, so the girls won't get anything unless they say please or thank you.
Ah, that's good.
Yes, okay?
That's good. I agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
And,
time.
and if I hear any references to somebody's appearance, I'll make it very clear that it's not on. I think pets are important for children. They can relieve stress and bring enjoyment. So I have arranged for some guinea pigs to join your family. Oliver, you are not to eat them. And you will be responsible for cleaning their pens. Lastly, I'm throwing a fairy princess party. Yes, I have invited local children and parents, so The girls can spend time with other kids. And maybe, Oliver, you can make a friend or two. Never know.
Even though the girls love the drawing table, Christine is still brooding over Oliver's hostile comments.
It was though he just did not listen to what I was saying, and he never does. He doesn't listen. And when the food situation came up, and it was lucky I didn't jump over the table and kill him there and then. And you know what? He can live his life the way he lives it, and let's see how the girls go when they're older.
But right now, the girls are excited about their first experience with a pet guinea pig.
Hello.
Hello.
Crush, are you scared?
I'm still cold.
Are you still cold?
Can I hold that one?
Of course you can.
But Oliver is cagey about their future.
I feel like me and my family are guinea pigs all week. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if we're going to keep them or not. Let's see what happens. I hope they don't get too attached to them.
Do you want to feed them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get the food.
Hello. Food is here.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the Deedees, Fuyong Spring Clean kicks into high gear.
Clothes.
The whole family sits down to one of Martin's home-cooked meals at the newly unearthed dining table.
Why, thank you, wife.
Daughter number 2.
Is that enough?
Oh, that's more than enough. Thank you.
Is that good, lecturer? You guys done a brilliant job in here, and it's, I'm quite amazed at how the place is starting to look.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you guys. What's Mum gonna think?
She's been wanting to do this for so long, but she just couldn't.
We just can't
By
find the
herself, she
time.
can't.
So you definitely think it's for the better?
How are you not going to have a clean house for the better? It's a definite. Yeah. I can't argue with that.
Necklace.
At the Beakers, preparations for Christine's Fairy Princess party begin in earnest.
Here. One. And look, I'll dress them up here.
Can I have these?
Yes, sweetie. And play with them, huh? And have lots of fun. They're here. Hello.
But once the guests arrive, Lillian and Miriam make a beeline for the party food.
Lily and Miriam had a great day today, but I noticed that when they were at the table, they just would not stop eating the sweets and the lollies and the biscuits. And when you see that, you know that they're kids that don't see it much.
With the fairy party over and the girls out of the room, Christine feels she needs to confront Oliver about his general lack of respect and comments about her weight.
Laugh, because no, really, this is a prison for me, and I am so glad I'm come here because I'm reassured that my life is the best.
And you know what? Exactly that's what I think about my life. I think we're both happy where we are when we go back home. But I did not attack you in any way during the last 3 days or the day when we were welcoming you. And the rule is you are a wife replacement and not a guest.
You know that.
You know, I'm here for the experience, and I'm a strong person. Anyone can tell you that. I gotta go.
Christine has reached breaking point and decides it's all too much. She wants out.
I'm just leaving and staying our sweats until the table meet. I'm gonna miss the girls, but it's too far gone. I made a decision to go, and I think it's the best decision for everyone.
Why did Christine leave emotionally? I think the major reason really is the separation from her family, and probably to a very small amount because of me. She's saying bye.
Thank you, Chloe.
And she was a good replacement. The word fat was said a bit too often.
I'm gonna miss you. You miss me? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was a more of a strong person, but I was strong.
So she couldn't face the music in the house. But Christine's already plotting revenge at the table meet.
I just can't wait. And I can't wait to face them. It's like, bring it on.
Next, teary reunions all round. Followed by a no-holds-barred table meeting between the two wives.
They don't seem to do enough physical activity to work the sugar off.
Weight problem, weight problem, weight problem. What fucking weight problem? Are you people all right?
You took it onto
You
yourself.
can lose weight, but you can't change what's on the inside, love.
The Wife Swap Australia adventure draws to a close. For spick and span Fuyong Beaker,
No sugary foods or drinks after 7 p.m.
and emotionally charged Christine Dedes.
Laugh. Because, no, really, this is a prison for me.
Despite a fiery argument with her new family, Fuyong stuck it out at the Dedes house, but isn't sorry to be saying goodbye.
I am very excited about going home, looking forward to seeing my lovely little family again. You keep those kids in order.
But it all got a bit too much for Christine, and she checked into a hotel to get away from Oliver.
I can't even say it in words how excited I am to see my family. You have no idea. You know, I could run there, and I don't like running.
After a week apart with no contact, the wives are finally reunited with their husbands.
Babe. You right?
Here you go, my honey bunny.
Like a miss.
Right. Love you so much, honey.
Now it's time for the couples to sit down and compare notes.
The first thing that I noticed when I got to the house was it was very unkept and very messy outside, and then when you come inside, it smells horribly. It is a strong stench, and it's because the animals are inside and you guys don't clear up after yourselves.
It was Fuyong's #1 rule change for the Dedes family.
Just in the few days that I implemented the rules, I've like created a monster. Sabrina and Ellen just can't stop cleaning now. They see things and they pick it up. They can see it now. Before, I think they didn't even see it.
I think because I did it all.
Yeah, so now you need to give them room to take responsibility.
So can I talk now, or do you want to say any more?
Oh, and the diets of the children. The junk food that's, available to them, the soft drinks, they don't seem to do enough physical activity to work the sugar off.
Were they respectful to you, at least?
Yes.
They were good kids?
Well, Ellen, she has a bit of a temper. And I feel, not just to me, but to Martin, she doesn't seem to give him the sort of respect and appreciation of the cooking he does, and he gets up early, goes to work all day, comes
so you didn't
home.
cook at night?
He did.
You did? You didn't?
No, I didn't.
You're kidding?
No.
So you didn't give him a break?
No, I didn't. But he wanted.
Nice.
He wanted
you had
to.
a holiday, in other words?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good on you. Oh, that's nice.
But he wanted to.
No,
like,
that's
there was
nice.
A couple
No,
of,
I'm so glad you
There was a
had
couple of
holiday.
times.
That's lovely. Okay, when I walked into your house, I just found your house quite cold, not warm at all. Not as in weather-wise, but I just felt cold. Then I had to read your guide. And what really freaked me the most, and I thought, oh my God, this woman's in my house, is when you wrote, I detest obese and lazy people. How dare you judge people? #1, you're lazy in the kitchen. You're lazy.
I'm lazy in the whole house. I admit that.
What have they done to you, Fwang? Please tell me.
Well, they're affecting their own lives.
But don't worry about their lives, sweetie. Worry about your own, really. You need to worry about your own life.
And it makes
don't
out
worry
as if
about other people's
you
lives.
think that I'm referring to you, but I
No,
actually don't think
I
that
haven't
you're...
finished yet, sweetie.
Okay.
No, I haven't finished yet. Yep. And then I sat down and waited for the family to come in, and I met your gorgeous girls. Absolutely, truly gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
They liked me.
Yes, definitely.
And
I liked you too. Well, still like you.
Yeah. Well, you haven't heard me speak yet. Oh, yeah, and then I met Oliver, and he came across like a lovely man. The girls had some bread and salami at the table, and Oliver sat down at the table with his muffin, and I sat on the lounge watching them for the first night for dinner.
You weren't invited? That's very rude.
I didn't know what you were eating before because it's the first sort of meeting, and I really have to get the kids. I offered, as I said.
That's really rude.
And
not long after I went to your house, that Miriam came up to me and said, "You're fat."
I know she does that.
Why does she do that?
I think...
How does she?
Just
how
maybe
does she
stem on
even?
from you guys.
How would she even know that word? And you did not, as a parent, pull her aside and say, "Sweetheart,
first I tried
what
to...
you have just said." Can I just speak because
Yeah,
I
okay.
really didn't interrupt your wife.
You did
what?
at the end, but anyway, keep going.
Just to pull her aside and say, "Listen, Miriam, sweetie, you don't say that about people. Can you please go to Christine and apologise right now?" Anyway, so it came to rule change, and I set some rules. And you know what he said to me? "But you look well fed." Another one was, you said to me, "My wife breastfed,
No,
it's
because you were
very
saying you were a
nurturing."
better-
Here we
better
go,
mother,
the
okay?
roundabout
Come on.
starting, the roundabout
No.
starting. I said, "Oh, I didn't breastfeed my kids." And you go, "Oh, well, then you didn't nurture them." I go, "Hang on a minute." And then
You
it
were
was on for
accusing
young
us,
and old.
And then I thought of...
What was I
said,
accusing
I
you of?
started
We were
that
just talking
being
about...
birth and all, and I said, because you were saying you are a better mother,
Just
okay?
let her talk.
Anyway, the last straw for me, I left your house. I did not stay the whole time. I have never cried so much in my whole entire fucking life. Every fucking day I cried. Every day I cried. And I have never cried like that unless someone died.
Yeah, but
How
you didn't
dare
tell me.
someone call me fat? How dare
No, I did not.
call me, "Oh, you look well fed"?
I said a lot of things.
Who are you to say that to
I
me?
really didn't have time. All I could grab was
You
the
said
muffin.
I was well fed. It will
And
come
that was
out,
the last
sweetie.
thing that I said.
Trust me, this will all come out
But
to
you
me
take
after.
it too personal, you know. It's just well-fed is
Because
to
it
be
was
someone.
towards me.
No, but if you're
it's all right.
I'm too, you know.
No,
Hold up,
but what
we're gonna
what
get
I
into
found
a
out
section
is there
here.
a taboo topic in there.
It's not so much taboo topic. It's what. It's
it obviously
we spoke about this, right? After our blow up on Saturday.
Do you understand where I was?
Yeah, babe, you haven't heard the full of it, all right? Just in mid-conversation, Fwang mentioned the fact that our kids are basically overweight and lazy.
I didn't say lazy, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
no, it
Overweight?
was
Are they overweight?
overweight and lazy, it was.
Really?
Not a
Okay,
lecture.
perhaps it's
No, not a lecturer,
to do
of
with
course,
the
because
way
she's...
they do things in
No,
the
not a
house,
lecturer,
definitely.
no.
But it was overweight and lazy, and it upset Ellen like you wouldn't believe.
Oh,
and
Ellen.
you know what Ellen's tongue's like. She went off and ripped shreds off of Fwang.
It wasn't a pretty moment for anyone, and Fuyong feels the Dee Dee's women shouldn't be so sensitive.
You and Ellen need to sort of just take it easy a bit more, and you sound like
Did
you
you
get
know that
stressed very easily.
Do we?
You should just like
relax like you and not feed the children properly at night.
I-
Like, do you do anything at night with the kids? Because
I
you need to
do.
relax because they're not allowed out of their beds at night.
well,
Because-
they're sleeping.
No,
But
if
when
they
they're
wake up
awake-
in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
they've had a nightmare, they're not allowed out of the beds
That's
because they
right.
know not to disturb mummy or
That's
daddy.
right.
Why is that? Why can't they come and get nurtured by you?
Because they have to learn to sleep all the way through, and they
Will
have.
you not let your kids come to sleep with you?
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Can't
What you
stay
eat.
here any longer because you people like roundabouts. You go round and round and round and round and round.
I
You fucking drive
find
me
it-
fucking insane, and I don't want to do it.
Don't
I want
you
to go see my kids.
Don't you see that
you people
the
are
weight
like,
problem
I was
is like...
weight problem,
Yeah.
weight problem, weight problem. What
No, no,
fucking
no.
weight problem? Are you
You took
people
it-
all right?
you took it onto
You can
yourself.
lose weight, but you can't change
It's
what's
not
on
about-
the inside, love. So good luck to you and to you
But
and here.
it's so weird
because
how
I'm
you
going
guys-
because you're all fucked. You're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. Give my love to your kids, but you're both fucked.
It seems agreeing to disagree is the best course of action here, and the wives return home to their waiting families.
I don't understand why...
No, she's a very emotional person, I think.
Come on, beautiful.
Nick! Come look at Mikey. Baby! Baby! Let me see you. Oh my God. Hi, guys. Come here. Hey! Are you okay? Come on. Come on. It's all right. Mum's here, okay? Mum's not going anywhere. I love you. I love you. I love you. Hello. Hi. Oh, my little babies. Oh. Aren't you gorgeous? Hello. I miss you so much.
But at the end of the day, did either wife make lasting changes to their adopted families' lives?
Well, it's been a month since a swap, and the kids are doing chores, which is really good because they could see that I was doing a lot for, you know, all 6 of us. They'll vacuum, they'll ask if it can help me in any way. So, yeah, they've been great. They've been fantastic.
So Christine admits to now enjoying a clean, tidy house. But that's the only thing she'll take away from her time at the Beakers.
I think Oliver and Thorn, they're so judgmental of people. How dare they judge people when they don't know them? And I just feel so sorry for those 2 little girls that are, you know, that were absolutely, truly sweet.
Since wife swap finished, I've gone back to work, and Ollie and the girls are still the same.
The drawing table for the girls was a keeper, but the guinea pigs weren't.
The guinea pigs I never got to see. They were taken away from the girls and this house pretty much immediately.
Yeah, nothing has changed. It's just the way we've done things before.
So has Fu Yong learned anything from the swap?
I've learned that the way we live our lives are appropriate to us and that it makes us happy. We are very comfortable in having a tidy house, being house proud, careful in how we dress and eat and act.
You love each other. You love each other a lot.
And I think love really grows over years. I think at the beginning it's more like sort of passion and lust rather than love, you know, so...
You had sex a lot back then? I used to laugh during sex.
You?
Yeah, I do.
And that would turn me off. I'd pick up and walk away.
Back up and walk away. Back up what?
Let's go low, the crowd is hot. We're feeling the energy, it's amplified. Oh yeah. The beat drops in, we're on in sync. Dancing like nobody's watching as the music breaks. We got that pop song, it's in our head. Melodies will make us move, we can't help the trend. Hands up in the air, we're lost in the sound. We're catching that electric feeling, we're floating off the ground. In this neon night, we're burning bright. Our bodies swaying, reaching new heights. With every step, we captivate the crowd. The cheers and applause, we're so proud. We got that pop song, it's in our head. Melodies that make us move, we can't help but tread. Hands up in the air, we're lost in the sound. We're catching that electric feeling, we're floating off the ground. The fun. Dance floors our stage, a kingdom of groove, where dreams ignite and inhibitions we remove. We're addicted to the rhythm, it's our heartbeat. With every move we feel the music complete. We got that pop song, it's in our head. Melodies that make us move, we can't help but tread. Hands up in the air, we're lost in the sound. We're catching that electric feeling, we're floating off the ground. As the night unfolds, we dance without end. The music's our guide, our hearts transcend. We leave the club, but the memories remain of the night we danced and the pop songs ran.